What's up, people? It's the Guru. Welcome to Get Real Raw and Cut. Today's topic: Seven Deadly Sins, Episode 2. Let's go, man. This has been a great. It's starting off to be a great season for anime. It's been a great year for anime, in my opinion. But this season we got some shows that's showing a lot of promise, and this is definitely has a lot of promise. Right now, my two favorite shows this season is Fate Stay Night and Seven Deadly Sins. I know you said there's only 2 episodes in, but the epicness, man. Man, these cats. All I gotta say is Toriko, watch out, man. Toriko, all you Toriko One Piece fans, watch out for this one, man. As far as like the power scaling and stuff, like y'all be doing these epic stuff. These nights, the holy nights and these sins, we only seen one sin so far. I guess one holy night really, in 2 episodes, and we just get a taste, just a snippet of what they can do, And this episode, this time, really showcased the power scale. Say like they'll start off with this simple story, simple plot. A little boy named Mead. He's pretty much a little troublemaker because he was growing up as an orphan, and I guess to get attention, he acts out. And but he is a good kid at heart. And one day, he let me go back for that. Before that, we see Mel and Elizabeth. They pull up riding the big green pig with the bar on the top. They pull up into town. They decide to stop here because it's, I think it's called like Bernia or something like that. I think that's the name. I'm probably butchering it. Forgive me. Like Bernia or something like that's the name of the town. They pull up and it's known for their for some reason they got some kind of special water and it's real good. It's real good and it's like famous. And so Mel's happy because he said, here, I'm unknown, and on top of that, my drinks were popular back where I came from. They're gonna be popular, even more popular here because of the water in Burna is awesome. It's like very famous. So he said my drinks are gonna be even better now with this special water. So they go to like the I guess the river or whatever, see the water, and it's all dried up. And they said, and Liz like even the vegetation is dying, the herbs and stuff. So the water they've been out water for a minute. So we come to find out that one day one of the holy knights comes there, and of course the village is kissing his ass and stuff because he's like a noble, and they gave him their best drink. You know what I'm saying? They said like the whole town worked on to try to make this one special glass of drink for this dude, and he sips it, and out of arrogance he's like, it tastes like horse piss, and like all the town is like, wow, you know what I'm saying? He just disrespected him. So the little boy Mead, he knew the knights were like assholes because they taxing the people real bad and stuff and mistreating them. So he slipped a bug inside the drink, and so the holy knight sees it, and he's like this disgusted, angry. He throws down the drink, and like the whole town is scared of his wrath. So he takes his sword and sticks it in the ground, and this causes the water to stop flowing throughout the whole town. So the town is dried up, it's in a drought because of the sword, and the water will never flow again until they would pull the sword out. Simple plot, and of course nobody in town could pull it out. All the strong men can't do it. So it turns out, the little boy, he's feeling bad because of him, the town is suffering. They're just the thirst, man. They're thirsty. They can't make their special drinks to make money. Then on top of that, they see these little crooked ass knights come in, the little henchmen, and they tell the town that if they don't pull I think by that nightfall or something, if they don't pull the sword out of the ground by nightfall, they're gonna be taxed tenfold. And so of course they can afford to pay it. And Mead is he's so hysterical. He goes out crying and he tries as hard as he can to pull a sword out, tears in his eyes, and he can't do it. And the town people turn against him like, yo, it's your fault. And so this old man stand up for the hold up, don't be mad at him, he only did and expressed what we were feeling. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much this kid had more heart than they did because it's like he actually said and did what they were thinking. So but they were like punks and stuff. So but of course it was brash because him acting out as a kid with child mind caused him to have this, but at the same time, like I said, he was more honest with his feelings than they were. So he tried, and all the men, they all tried to help him pull it out, and they just can't move it, And then so Mel comes there, boom, pulls the sword out instantly in one hand. It's like all the town could not pull the sword out. Mel does it with ease with one hand. Just simply pulls it out of the ground like it's nothing. Lightweight. So the power scale is crazy. I probably have to say like a couple of their strength level from what I can tell right now. If I'm guessing, it's like their strength is like maybe a couple of hundred, a few hundred, maybe like 500, turning into 1,000 men per night, maybe. As far as strength wise, somewhere around there, maybe more than that because the whole town was pulling this thing. They couldn't get it out, you know. So I mean, he did it with ease. So it probably maybe thousands of men, who knows? But this is crazy. The power level is not even close. These people, the Knights and the Sins are monsters compared to these guys. And so the henchmen gonna run back. Hey, go tell the Holy Knight like, yo, somebody pulled a sword out. A kid pulled a sword out. And so of course the Holy Knight knows no normal kid can pull the sword out. Ain't no way in hell. You know what I'm saying? So the Holy Knight, his name is Gil Thunder. So Gil Thunder, he takes he's like, he asked one of the knights, give me a spear. He takes the spear, kind of angles it. Okay, that's about right. That's the right angle. Throws it. Listen, he throws a spear 11 kilometers. Get it? He threw a spear 11 kilometers with ease. With ease. So Gunther goes out. My man Mel goes outside to go talk to Elizabeth because she's outside reminiscing about her father and stuff. And but he also senses something's coming. I guess he might have thought it might have actually been a Holy Knight, but he actually sees a spear. So he reaches up, you know, it's coming in like a comet. Mel grabs the spear one-handed. One-handed. Like I said, this thing is coming in like a comet. I'm talking about Randy Johnson fastball. This dude, he catches it with one hand. Coop! And the thing, there's so much torque, so much force about it. It drags his ass. The spear drags his ass through buildings, houses. He hit the ground like a damn meteor. Still traveling. Then he just dragged his feet trying to stop this damn spear like the Flintstones. So he finally gets control of this thing, right? He turns right back around and slings it. No aiming, just slings this bitch right back where it came from. It goes all the way back another 11 kilometers. Hits the damn castle, knocking down buildings in the kingdom and stuff. Goes through the castle and cuts down Sir Gunther's face while he's sitting on his throne. And it's stuck in the wall right by Sir Gunther's face. He's like, okay, so Mel, you're still alive. Because he know, ain't no way in hell. So obviously he knows, I can't even pronounce the name. I call him Mel. He knows Mel. But I don't know if Mel may know him. I don't know. But he definitely knows Mel because he called him by name. And so he said, so he's still alive. So it was cool. It was just crazy. But you look, you know, he did cut the Gil Thunder's face. But you look at Mel's hand. Mel's hand was cut and was bleeding. So they both drew blood. And it was like they were both playing a little pissing contest. So, you know, swinging their dicks around. You know, who's stronger? I throw it, you throw it back. You know, let you know that I got you. You know, you may be this, but I'm also that too. You know what I'm saying? You know it is. Who got the biggest nuts? You know, it is what it is. So, you know, they're gonna have to do that thing one day and, you know, handle it one-on-one. But so now he knows. Of course, he says, well, now the Knights know, the Holy Knights know he's in town. So he got to leave that town now because they're gonna come there. It's gonna be more trouble for the people. He already done destroyed, you know, some houses and stuff. So his presence is not good there for that town. So he's heard about this a forest called the Forest of White Dreams, and it's supposed to be a horrible. Well, from what we can tell, it's supposed to be a horrible forest because the legend has it that even the Holy Knights won't even go in there. That's how dangerous it is. So, because Mead's adoptive mother actually threatens to send him there if he doesn't stop acting up. So they going in there, I guess, to hide from the Knights or whatever. So it seems like the safest place to get away. And they might be able to find some answers there. Might be able to find another Holy Knight. So I don't know if there's going to be a reoccurring theme. Like every episode, they're going to have to travel and move on because, you know, the Holy Knight's going to be on their tail. But this is awesome, man. This series has a lot of promise in 2 episodes. It's crazy, man. The power level between these guys is they're ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous, man. It's going to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yo, this is Guru. Oh, let me say, we also had a little thirst scene, man. My boy Mel, she asked Elizabeth that Mel if he was a criminal. He said no, so he started naming all the bad stuff he did. And he was talking about how he had been groping women's breasts and all this, thousands of women's breasts and all this stuff. And she was like, no, I mean not like that, like real crimes. He was like, no, I'm not a criminal. But he was naming all this like he's pretty much a damn pervert, you know what I'm saying? He's a big ass pervert. And you know, it is what it is. Cause he get in this little sexy little outfit to be a waitress in. And he's like, he pulls his dress up to see her panties, and I mean, the dress is so short, the skirt rather, is so short, it barely covers her up anyway. And she said, it was one scene, she said, yeah, waitress, this is my first time. And he was like, yeah, say that again. I was like, so this dude, I guess he loves deflowering virgins or something, man, because he was like, he got turned on by it. And the pig, he's like, put him in place, like, yo, man, what's his name, Hawk? Hawk is funny, man. Hawk, like, come on, man. Hawk got a lot of common sense, but I like that pig. But show, man. Great show, man. Great too. The first two episodes are awesome. Just a guru. I'll let y'all later. Check the series out. It's dope. Peace.